ACC kind of makes a big deal out of how you guys do against other Power 5 conferences. Does that even factor into the equation with you guys at all? Or?
No.
Okay.
I don't think about what conference we're playing against. Shoot, I don't even know. We played a different conference each week coming into this game, right? No. Missouri's a good team. They're really well coached. They're very talented. It doesn't matter what conference they play to us. People will make it a big deal.
Yeah.
They will.
The conference makes it a big
deal.
Right.
It's just not how I handle things, Rich.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to that, or obviously the SEC, but we're not going to talk about that.
Did you talk about their running back?
Running back's really good, number one.
He's got numbers on both passing and running.
Yeah, number 1 and number 4. They got multiple guys. They actually got 3 of them. Number 1's the best back we've played. He is dynamic, and their O-line's very good. A lot of experience, a lot of older guys, really well coached. And the back's explosive, big play capability in the run game and in the pass game. I think he's one of the best players on their football team. Yep.
What have you seen from the quarterback, Connor Bazelak?
Number 8,
Yep.
He's a good player, poised, really plays the position well, wants to play the position, plays it the right way, really well coached, gets the ball out of his hand, keeps the plays alive, can step up in the pocket, isn't just a guy who's just going to try to run around. He wants to throw the ball down the field. He's very accurate. He's more athletic than people give him credit for. You can see him going back to watch him play last year. He's fast, he's tough. He took some really big shots in that Kentucky game. I think he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. They're one of the most explosive offenses in the country. I think they're in the top 25 statistically in every category. Coach Drinkwitz does a really nice job. You can tell it's his. He runs it. He wants to score a lot of points. He wants to throw the ball over the park. But then at the same time, they got a back who can run it. So it's a great offense.
What do you convey to the guys about the importance of taking advantage of this opportunity of being home against a big team under these circumstances?
I don't, other than the fact that we're home again, it's just not how I approach anything. I don't talk much about the opponent. I talk a lot about us. I show them what we have to do to win the game, what we have to stop. But besides that, if we treat this game any differently than we treated the last 3 games, then I'm a bad head coach. That's my job, is to make sure we approach every game and respect every opponent and do the best we can Monday through Friday. And if not, then I'm not doing my job. And that's why I don't take any of those wins that we just had for granted. Because if you look around college football right now, people are losing games that on paper they're not supposed to lose, but you don't play on paper. It's hard to win. It's hard to beat anyone. It's hard to win 3 in a row. It's hard to win 2 on the road. We just went back to back on the road and won, and I don't care who it's against. Now, what you said is important to me. We're home again. And I'm happy about that. One, I like playing at home, and I'm excited for the students again. I'm excited for the fans again. It should be a great atmosphere. So all the students, come early, tailgate early. If you don't want to wake up early, then don't go to bed. Just come out right from the night before and be out there and be loud, because we need you, and we felt you last time, and we need you again. And we need you to be loud, and we need you to have fun and exciting, because this is what Saturdays in the fall are all about. So for that, I'm grateful that we're home. Besides that, I don't get into the other stuff.
Jeff, you're a quarter of the way in the season now. What's your identity, your team in your mind right now?
Are we really a quarter of the way through the season already? We're still learning. We're a young team in a lot of areas, but we're a team that I do believe loves each other. I believe plays for each other, and I believe has each other's back and puts it on the line. That's what I see when I watch us right now. There's a ton of room for improvement for myself and our team, but I'm proud of the way that they've worked. They practice really hard, and they give it all they got. So I appreciate that.
You said something that we were able to hear in one of the videos that was shared, that they practiced hard enough throughout the week to earn the right to play fearless.
Yeah.
Can you talk about how important that is to you and how the team really...
That's everything. Everything to me it's our process is, what do we do Monday through Friday? And if we do everything we can do, and we practice as hard as we can, and we study, and we take care of our bodies, and the coaches do everything they can, let's go into Saturday and be fearless. There's nothing more we can do, right? And let's go play the game. Let's go coach the game. Let's go have fun. And wherever it falls, if we do all those things, then we can't be ashamed of anything. We shouldn't be nervous. We should be confident. You earn the right to do that by what we did today. And the way we practice today's a start. And I told them, if they do that the next 2 days, then we can go into Saturday and be fearless. Last week, I felt that way. We practiced that way last week. We practiced harder last week than we had the prior 2 weeks. I think we got down when we were watching film, we got down our routine, but that's how I live my life and that's how I want this team to be. Do everything you can every day, and when the moment comes, let it go and have fun and be fearless, and whatever happens at that point, I can live with.
How's Jalen Gill coming along?
Jalen Gill is coming along really well, thank you. I was hopeful we'd get him for Temple, but we held him back, so I'm hoping we get him for Missouri.
What does that do for the offense when he is back, whenever it comes?
What does it do? It gives us a dynamic athlete who can line up in the backfield. He can line up at receiver. He can run the ball. He can catch the ball. He's an explosive kid, and it gives us some extra juice. You can pay less attention to the other guys.
Coach, as a defensive guy, I'm sure you're happy with the way Saturday went, but on the other side, you kind of have to, I guess, talk to Dennis and make sure he's not too frustrated about that final stat line, or is it just, it is what it is?
I don't see the frustration. We went up so fast in that game, and I felt so good about how we were playing on defense that talking to Coach Signetti, we were going to run the ball. And if we had to punt it. It just was a matter of us managing the game at that point. And then we went up 28-3, and I felt like we were in control of that game from the opening kickoff return. And that's how our plan to win was for that week. Dennis is a confident guy. And the other thing I'll say, I'm not in the yards. And I mentioned that to you guys a bunch. I think coaches that are into yards they're doing things selfishly. I'm into wins, right? So if we got to throw for 50 to win, then we'll throw for 50. If we have to throw for 400, and that's the plan, then let's throw for 400. Just like on defense, I'm into points. I don't even know how many yards we gave up against Temple. I truthfully have no idea, and I really don't care because we gave up 3 points. And I've been around guys who give up 28 points, but they look and somehow they only gave up 200 yards. That's not a good day. This game's about points. You have to score them, and you cannot let people score them on you. So, no, Dennis isn't frustrated. Dennis will get better and better. It's his first start.
He stole my thunder, but you want to be a vertical passing team regardless of the quarterback.
We will
Is
be.
that something you have to reestablish? Or?
We were vertical. We had the one vertical that was wide open against Temple that he threw a little bit behind him, and the kid made a nice play. There were other opportunities where we tried to get down the field. It just didn't work out. We are going to be a vertical passing team, for sure, no matter who's playing quarterback. Like I said, the scheme's not going to change. And we have full confidence in Dennis.
Jeff, you talked about not putting things on tape. Having the first couple weeks is almost like a preseason, getting back into the basics, fundamentals, technique. Now you've got a week 4 matchup. Is this when you start pulling out some stuff that's new? Or will we learn that pretty quickly on in this game?
You'll learn it quickly. Like I said, there's been a lot of stuff on the call sheets that as we've gotten in control of these games, Tim and I talk and just kind of cross them off. So they're ready, and those calls are ready, the scheme's ready, and if they're needed in the game, you'll see them on Saturday.
All set, everyone?
Thank you.
All right, thanks guys.